Congratulations to the bride. To the day when Nu Yunzheng and I got married. He is late in arriving. I was greeted by the Shen family's collusion and treason. Make copies all over the house. Congratulations. Congratulations. Congratulations, Sadako. 2. The Dingguo generals colluded with the enemy and betrayed thoroughly. Irrefutable evidence. Duo Shen Jikin. Dare to stand out in the city. Yeah. Not you. Ah. Oh my God. Ah. Your Majesty is kind. I want you to get married today. Spare your life. It can be said that someone collected the body for Shen. I, Shen Zhezhong, Wang Zhaotiangshe, would rather die battlefield in battle. It will never be in vain. Mighty dusk, in the depths of life and death. So the family is here. It is better to have an extraordinary fate in the full door. My lords, find out the truth. A bold court and a central emperor. Who is here to persuade me? Uncle Joe. I beg you to decide. With my wealth, I have 100 wishes. My father was honest all his life. How could he commit treason, Uncle Joe? The evidence is conclusive. The decree has been issued. I can't wait to get around. No. No, there must be something wrong with the city. This is the appeal I wrote. Uncle Joe, please restate your grievance to your Majesty. Joe Bofu. Take my advice. The case involves suffering. It's definitely not up to you. From today on, you can only do a good job in Lujiafu. As if there is no more Shen family in the world. No. I have to work for the Shen family. Mother-in-law. Mr. Li, Mr. Li. Lord Li, I'm begging you. Let the Shen family go. I'm begging you. I'm begging you. Who is under the hall? The drumming adult is Shen Jasui, the first daughter of the general of Dingguo. He must have come to the Shen family in order to copy and cut the case. Husband, I beg you to help me. The Shen family all died in vain. I want to return Shen Jiaqing and Bai Fujian. Brother Yun Zheng. Shizi wronged you. I traveled day and night. Finally got back. Shizi. My sister. Why is she with my husband? Brother Yun Xin. She is not aggrieved. Just a sister. He's such an idiot. I don't really think I'm going to be Shen. Plead for mercy at home. I'm afraid my sister doesn't know the criminal evidence of the Shen family. Or did you speed up 800 miles to get in front of the Lord's case? How? Shizzy. Now the Shen family is destroyed. That's how I got married to this bitch. Today I would like to welcome you here to be the wife of the general. Number. As long as I can be with Yoon Zeng's brother. Cherish it without being aggrieved. You were also the one who falsely accused the Shen family of collaborating with the enemy and betraying the country. I am the Shen family. Zhongliang from generation to generation. Now the whole clan dies in vain. It's all thanks to you. You go to hell. Floating clouds. Bitch. Lay. If you live all over again, I would never marry in a dark cloud. There is still 1,000 strands of Ding Niang left to die. Miss Shen. Sorry. It's Kiao who is late. Be fair and deliberate. No blind courtiers are allowed. Jiang risked his life. I will get justice for you. Bitch. Where are you going home? Miss sister, little sister. I thought I was dead. How? Miss, what's the matter with you? Why have you been so distracted? Blatilla striata. You're alive, Blatilla striata. There's no fever. Why are you talking nonsense? Is it because of Prince Liu? Mr. Liu? Yeah. Mr. Liu should be in Yong'an Hall right now. What about proposing marriage to his ladyship? Propose, Am I born again? Reborn to the day when Liu Yunzhao proposed marriage at the door. Miss, what's the matter with you? In this life, no matter how, never marry Liu Yuncheng again. Liu Yuancheng. It's really him. Aunt Shen Yunzheng, Uncle Shen, came to her door recently. in order to take care of the government. I also hope that my uncle and aunt will become complete. Miss Ji. No, I was the one Lu Yun asked for in my last life. Does it mean that Lu Yunzheng is also reborn? What did you say? Yunzheng devoted himself to the care of the government. Jiu. I'm here to ask for marriage today, motherfucker. You. Are you going to lose your age? Uncle Shen is a delightful person of the younger generation. I can only take care of you from beginning to end. You have been engaged since you were a child. If there is no friendship, why do you have to wait until the day of marriage proposal to repent the covenant? It was really done by the younger generation. Tang Tui, but the younger generation is now outspoken. It's always better than becoming a pair of resentful women in the future. Okay. Let me ask you. Today you want to break the contract. Did you sue your father? You live up to your conscience. What I said and did all represent the meaning of the lander. Did you know that today's marriage? That's when your father was in prison. We just agreed. So he descended to your Liu family. In my opinion, you are just a shady wind of your ancestors. Your future is uncertain. Who says I, Liu Yunzheng, can't achieve something? Put. How can my Shen family allow you to be so arrogant? How can my Shen family allow you to be so arrogant? Year of year. My father is a general of Dingguo appointed by the Holy Lord. Who are you, Liu Yunzheng, to be presumptuous here? The volcano collapsed. Rebirth. Year of year. Mom and Dad, Sui. It's my parents' fault. I thought this Liu Yunzheng would be your perfect match. Spike. All the humiliations you have suffered today, Dad will make you give it back double. I was going to marry the Shen family. It's just for the sake of father's face. That since the Shen family is about to perish in the future, I am also destined to be a world-famous general. There is no need to remember the engagement of that year. Just a joker. How can you take it seriously? What's more, my uncle has been taking Miss Jie. Treat it as your own daughter. I married Miss Jie. The relationship between our two families can continue. Since your parents have no intention of marrying my daughter, I don't have to marry him in a hurry. Good. Someone will return this pledge of love to the Liu family. Let's talk about this marriage. We in the Shen family can't afford it. Yes. What happened year after year today? I'm sorry. Now that the pledge of love has been returned, and hope to be able to move forward in the future. Since you are sorry to me, Liu Yunzheng, the engagement between the Liu family and the Shen family was called off. Add crushing. Don't you dare smash me. Today's game. Our feud is over. We will have nothing to do with each other in the future. From now on, the military office of Dingguo Senior General will announce it widely. The eldest son of the Liu family has bad conduct, unworthy to join the Shen family as a son-in-law. From then on, there is no more relationship between the two families. Then my marriage to Shizi. How dare you covet it? Shizi, my daughter of the Shen family can't touch a finger. That's right, Ji Yujing. From now on, the door of the general's mansion You're not going to step into the mountain. Get out. Repentance of marriage is possible. Denigrate me and I have no complaints. But I must take Shishi. Denigrate me. I'm telling the truth. You can't say anything about Liu Yongxiao. It's just foster care here. Now he seeks to take the West as the eldest son of the army general. Who are you to stop it? Stop him for me. I disturbed him. Second lady, stop. It seems that Liu Yunzheng refuses to die today. You might as well explain to him face to face, Master Shen Yutzi, so as to stop his wishful thinking. The fineness is timid. Will it scare him? When it breaks, it breaks. Today, Liu Yun must be allowed to levy the death penalty. Otherwise, it will be too much to worry about in the future. Okay, come on. Invite the second lady to Yonggan Hall. Yes. When he was a teenager, Liu Yun specially obtained Shen's so-called evidence of treason. I'm afraid Zhu Sizi also sent a lot of troops in the dark. Sui, there are many good people in the world. Let's look again and again. If Sui doesn't want to find it, parents will support you for the rest of your life. Yes, your parents raised you for the rest of your life. Your daughter will be by your side all her life. Good. Good. Miss Tu arrives. The second lady arrives. Sister, you have been wronged. Blame me. Blame me. Godfather and godmother were kind enough to take me in. You treat me like a sister too. But now I'm in this kind of trouble. Good boy, don't cry. It's not your fault. Sister of Shi. I don't blame you for this. It is this Liu Yunzheng who keeps saying that he likes you. We all know that. My sister is not homesick and thin. The person who withdrew the secret money, right? Yes, you can tell him quickly. Parents will have him beaten out at random. That's right. Love it. As long as you say a word to let this Liu boy down, the godfather will never let him into our Shen family. Godfather doesn't want you. Sister, what do you mean? Are you and him the two of you? Mother. Don't be afraid of the West. Godfather and godmother. To support you. You can cut him off. Godfather and godmother. The friend of the West. What? What did you say? Don't you know that the enemy is so? I'm afraid these two have been in cahoots for a long time. What? What did you say? Now the border is restless. The godfather has an old injury. If the flag of war must rely on General Liu for the friendship between our two families, in order to get rid of the difficulties of godfather and General Liu, let she marry him. Oops. Shizzy, this doesn't need your boudoir daughter to worry. The sky fell. Godfather, hold on for you. We don't have to marry any of our Shen daughters. The godmother will never let you suffer any grievances. The kindness of the Shen family's upbringing over the years. She's sense of self can't be rewarded. Only let she marry. In exchange for the friendship between the two families. She has no regrets. Just a few words pinch the hearts of the people. It's so good to be so rare, and it's my fault for my ability. When you come to the door, I can't believe I didn't see it. No. No. See? Your father, General Gia, was once a relative of mine. If he were present today, I'm not gonna let this kid do anything here. No, my father doesn't want to see two families get along with each other. Then let she marry. Let this entanglement go so far as to cherish one person. Don't be afraid of the flag. My father thinks highly of it. A woman of profound righteousness like you. As long as you come home with me, I must be the right wife. How about marrying you in a glamorous way? My lord and my lady, you have all been deceived by Miss Two. My lord and my lady, you have all been deceived by the second lady. Finally, we were all deceived by the second lady. How did this end up here? If they see it, it will not forgive the fire. What are you talking about? I saw a thief enter the room of the second lady just now. So I followed, accidentally in a panic, knocked over the second lady's dresser, only to find these letters. Open it and let me see it. Actually, the second lady has long betrayed the palace maid with Prince Lu. They already have secret palace dogs. Sell beasts privately. The second lady is now in the womb. Has bit the flesh and blood of Prince Lu. Husband, this. A gift from a book by Lu Lang. Don't you know it's just sweet in the heart? Rejoice with the child in your belly. Yes. You were such a nasty wit. If Baiji hadn't happened to see these letters, are we going to be glamorous? Marry my daughter to your Lu family. Godfather and godmother. I didn't. It must be Baijian. He is dissatisfied with what Master Lu has done. Feel aggrieved for every year. To make such a bad move to slander me. Sister. You must not listen to the nonsense of a maidservant. He's deliberately trying to sow discord between us. Cheap maidservant. Don't you dare slander your master. When is it your turn to educate my people? General Shen. Do you just tolerate a servant bullying Shishi? Although Shishi and I have the same mind. But never out of line. Never out of line. Fu Yunzheng. This is the match of the black jade fragrant pearl dragon handed down by your Lu family. He was the betrothed confidant of our two families. Now it appears in front of Jiu Qingyi. Do you really think I'm gonna defend you? Is that how you want to rob a broken husband? Yes. You get married from now on. People all over the world should know that Jiu Shizi. So brazen. And treachery. Lun Zheng is simply made in heaven. Godfather and godmother. I'm not. We, the Shen family, don't have you as a daughter. Huh. The play has just begun. You owe me every minute and every day of the Shen family. I will keep you clear one by one. I heard from the matchmaker that you have something urgent to see. That Miss Shen asked you to come. At the behest of his lordship. His subordinates came to return to this house. Honey, my lord asked me to give you a message. Your general taught a good son. The Shen family can't afford this marriage. Master Lu's words have been brought to. This son of a bitch. Walk to Shen's. Godfather. Do you remember who my father died for? All because of you. I became a helpless orphan girl. Now, the wealth and splendor of your Shen family. Why should my orphan star hold a share? We've done our best for you all these years. I'm afraid you'll be wronged. Chose Uncle Jongyong's son as your husband. We give him back a second son. What's the future with me? You always say you love me and pity me. At what age can you marry the eldest son of the general? And that's all I deserve to marry. That's what you said about treating me equally. You have a reason. A woman who has not come out of the cabinet. Unexpectedly colluded with an outside man. And pregnant with her flesh and blood. If this gets out, how can you keep your reputation? Yoon Zheng and I love each other. If you really do what's best for me, you should think about it. How to make me bring the years. Marry into Lufu above board. Tin foil, don't be afraid. Even if the Shen family is treacherous, you still have me. And our Lu family. Jiu Zikian. Do you know how to recite my dad's gestures? Father Kui Kui. The battle of that year. It was your father, General Jiu, who was greedy for merit and got into an ambush. My father risked his death to lead troops to rescue when he heard the news. For this reason, Dad's hands were broken by the enemy. Your father, General Jiu, is bound to die. Applesauce. This is how you, the Shen family, openly deceive the world and steal names. Do you package yourself with such great kindness? The uniform is known to everyone. If you don't disdain, you can sympathize with Liu Yunzhou. I, the Shen family, never owe you to cherish it. I've never heard of it. It is obviously you, the Shen family, who covet the merits of the family. To bring up Shizi. You said the world would believe me as an orphan girl. Or you. If you, General Shen, don't want to bear this kind of blame, let me marry into Lufu from the Shen family fair and square. Shen family's license to marry a daughter. I can't do anything less. You guys are in cahoots. It's hopeless. Dad, the Shen family is only proud of it for the moment. But 3 years. I, the Lu family, will certainly be in a high position. Above 10,000 people. Someday. I'll trample you underfoot. Don't be afraid of the flag. We go home. My parents will allow me to marry you as my real wife. Huh. This evil barrier. Get down on your knees. Dad. Are you Zheng? Husband, calm down your anger. Jane, what's going on? Mother. She and I love each other. Parents, please promise Haya. Let Haya marry Shizi as his true wife. All of us are sincere. Son of a bitch. What do you like each other? A piece of sincerity. It is clear that they are always homesick. The beast Fumai has sex with each other. I will not allow cheap entry. I barged into the door angrily. Shichi, you did this. Who will believe you when you lead the army to fight? Who else will help you? Dad, this is a family matter at best. Why does it have to do with leading troops to war? Jane, if you really like this woman, take it to the Shen family. The girl came in the door. It's not too late to accept as a concubine again. Why ruin the marriage of two families? Dean, you just said that you would marry me as your real wife. Tin foil. In this life, except Shishi, my parents, I don't want anyone. Yizzy. You're ruining your future. Without the general's mention, you're nothing. In my last life, I did a feat that my father didn't even finish. This time I have the upper hand. It will only be more brilliant than the previous life. What a Shen family and Liu family. General Liu is still disciplining his children. Take it back to your house to take care of it. And see the guest off. Mrs. Liu, please. Haha. Daughter, don't worry. With your parents here, I will never let you be bullied again. This life, I did not remarry Lu Yunchang. The Shen family is full of unjust nightmares. Will it happen again? Daughter, what you said is true. Parents, my daughter knows it's too strange to be able to predict the future in her dreams. But today, I can find letters from my sister Gu's room. One is irrefutable evidence. His Lu Yunzheng's behavior is also different from his usual behavior. The daughter guessed that he had the same adventure. For our parents, the Shen family, have to let go. My parents are gone, full of grievances and nowhere to complain. Our age. You must be scared. Mother. You believe me, silly boy. As long as it's what we say every year, we believe it. Maybe it's heaven. I can't bear to see me being wronged all over the door. So entrust the dream to the daughter as a warning. That being the case, we might as well take the initiative. Find out the real culprit. Most of the things in the dream are vague. But the daughter vaguely remembers. This is like the king of Xiang in the cloud. Xiang Wang. Mrs. Yu is not good. What did the prince ask to be bullied in the imperial prison? What's going on? This afternoon, rumors abound in the imperial college. It is said that the young lady was divorced because of her vulgar behavior. Ugly appearance. The child is angry. So I got into a fight with that man. Husband. Huh. Good fight. This is my son Shen Zhengsheng. Go to the national prison now. Look who's chewing on my daughter's tongue behind her back. Huh. Father and daughter are very good. This is all a feud between the younger generation. Why don't you let your daughter go? My daughter practices martial arts at home all the year round. Never showed up. I can't blame them for messing around. Go, go, go. Hey, wait. Since I'm going out, how can this dress work? Shen Jiaheng made the first move today. Everyone saw it clearly. Soon the capital will come. Everyone has to testify. Your sister was divorced by Lu Yunzheng. That is indisputable. The fact that the whole golden snake has spread all over the world. Why don't you let people tell you they are ugly? You haven't been beaten enough. Have you? Try one more word. I told you your sister was 5 feet tall. Strong as a bear in the hips and with a back supple as a tiger's. As strong as an ox. It's a female prostitute. Oh. I'll shoot you. Hey! Stop fighting, son. Stop fighting. Miss, the tour is here. It's not ugly, but also shameless. Was uneventfully divorced. It's not a pity. Shen Jiaheng regarded his sister as a treasure. And fight desperately with us. That's hilarious. Who says the rumor that the Shen woman is as ugly as a nightfork does not match? Yeah. This is clearly magnificent. For the country and the city. Sister. Did the Liu family bully you? If they dare to come again, I'll beat them out. Silly boy. Does it hurt, sister? It's okay. I don't hurt at all, sister. It's okay, it doesn't hurt. I'll be my next life's relative. Protect my sister. When the last emperor was beheaded, it was only 17. Before he died, he said he wanted to protect. Now it's my turn to protect you. Who beat me, Brother Bao? It's you. It's still you. Well, no. That's you. This is the young man. What's wrong? Let go. How dare you hit me? The fact that you were dismarried by Lu Fu. Everyone in the capital knows. That's what everyone says. How can I not see you to care? I thought it was market gossip. Just listen to it. What a surprise. Now even the Guozi supervisor. Unexpectedly, some people use non-short-term flow as an example of nonsense. Everybody says that. Why can't I say no? If your brother and sister have that ability to gag the whole city, I don't care what people say. But you are different. Guozi Superintendent Yuliang adopts evil ways. You all want the grace of heaven today. You should practice the way of a gentleman. If he becomes an official in the future, I'm afraid you are also involved in the loss of position. Be rewarded without merit. His remarks are very. Although he was refunded. But in my opinion, she's a good girl. Not as good as students. Deeply trapped in the court hall. How dare you speak falsely? A love affair. We are disciples of the imperial superintendent. Is it possible that you can teach a lesson as a woman? It is a divorced woman who no longer repents in the boudoir. Come to the imperial college and outsiders. Is that what the Shen family taught their daughter? What are you doing? I said it was a whip. I'm sure we can gag them. It's just that they can't help finding trouble with my dad. Stop. With people behind their backs. There is already a mistake. And now he still talks fast. Is that what I usually teach you? That's him. I've met Lord Liu. Sister, this is Zhang Kui, Shaoqing of Dali Temple. Lord Zhang, he is a disciple of your mother's palace. He Qing is also our teacher. Lord Zhang, how could I not know you? It makes sense to apologize to Miss Shen. Miss Shen, forgive me for waiting. Don't forget this newspaper. And ask Miss Shen to forgive me. A lot. Miss Shen has something wrong with Kui today. It is called the way of a gentleman. Kui will be strict with himself in the future. Speak and act cautiously. It was just a dispute of words. Just talk about it. The young woman just spoke fiercely. I also ask you to pay more attention. Thank you, Lord Jiang, for your righteous words. It's not necessary. It's the tutor's lesson. It has nothing to do with me. In the future, we will live in peace. Don't have another accident. Young master, who is that Mr. Jiang just now? You don't look very old. It feels like a lot of people are afraid of him. Lord Jiang used to be a half-poisonous prince, highly favored by the saints. But if you look at the year, I have already paid homage to Shao King of Dali Temple. When I was a kid, I was just a fool. What's there to be arrogant about? I heard that when Jiang Zun was 10, was thrown into the back garden. And then I got seriously ill. When I woke up, I felt like I was enlightened. Not only are they brilliant, I'll never forget it. I don't think I listened to what Lord Jiang said just now. Then why don't you let Mr. Jiang come back and review for you? No. Sister, I accidentally punched Lu Yunsheng. Lu Yunsheng, the second son of Lu family. Yes, it was born to Aunt Jo, the second room. My sister, the Lu family, retired with us. Lu Yunsheng is narrow-minded. You don't think you didn't put him down, did you? We are not afraid of things. It doesn't cause any trouble. You study hard. Leave the affairs of the Lu family to my sister. Miss, this letter is for Aunt Jo. Help me go to Lu Fu to give it to Aunt Jo. Miss, you are the first lady of the door. There is no need to apologize to an aunt. Is the enemy of this enemy a friend? This Aunt Jo has gone beyond the identity of the mistress. Acquire the power of the Lu family. It can be seen that the means and ambition are extraordinary. So this kind of person, how could you let your son succumb to the land and clouds? So the apology is fake. The alliance is real. I'll send it right away. Hey, wait. When you come back, remember to order a message to Lu Yunzhong's commander. Let's just say it's difficult to cherish it. Pick someone with a loud voice. Master Jiu is in his post. Once you know that Miss Jiu is in trouble, you'll certainly go AWOL. I don't know. Supplies will be distributed. The salary is small. The suspension is serious. A flower appreciation banquet is just around the corner. I'd like to see your so-called love relationship in Lu Yunzhong. Can you beat your own King Yu? Alright, go ahead. Yeah. Mrs. Zhangwo. Hey. Why is this girl so hot? The mother is old. The royal family sent a post over here. Invite you to a flower appreciation banquet. God knows you never like to be in the limelight. I refuse to come this time. Enjoy the flowers and glamour the previous life. Luo Yunzhong is enjoying the flowers and falling in love with the fragrant king. From then on, it soared into the sky. I hope it's not too late. Mother, I'll go. A monster is so rude. Is it still a woman? The county lord is now supposed to believe who is telling the truth. Who said it was a lie? Zhao Wan Dao. See King Zhao. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Make yourself at home. He is King Zhao. Splendid sister. Splendid sister. This cake is delicious for you. Try some for me. Take it. The eye seems to like you very much. On weekdays, he is reluctant to give away this cake. Yes. This cake is delicious. Thank you, Your Highness. Uncle, this cake is so delicious. The baby should be brought to the mother's concubine. The mother princess likes sweet food best. Good. Flash hard. Yes. The heir, watch your step. You dare to use me. I'll get even with you later. I'm sorry about that. Shen Jasui. You. Lord Jiang. Shi Jasui. I didn't touch you. Miss, stay back. He was drugged with repentance. What? Shi Jasui. Are you all right? The princess had better send people away quickly. If anything happens to Miss Shen, the general of Dingguo will not give up. Okay, I'll send for a doctor right now. Your Majesty. Miss Shen. It's too late. Be careful to win this time. What is the basis for Shen's crime? Why do you grow up? Everyone revolves around you. What happened today? If anyone gets it out, you should know what happened. Since the ambush today, I haven't eaten anything. Entrance. There is only a piece of cake handed over by the small world. It is said that the person who will be targeted is either me or... Uncle, this cake is so delicious. Tremella should be brought to the mother concubine. The mother princess likes sweet food best. Crown Princess. The last life of the Crown Princess was due to excessive grief today. Is it difficult for the Crown Prince to go? Does the princess have it? Go get him. The Crown Princess is in my palace. What's the danger? Except for the royal relatives. The Emperor is not qualified to come in. Lord, don't talk. Ha! Go! Ah! Ah! Stop. The Crown Princess has a private meeting with all difficulties. Crown Princess. Princess, let's go. Don't let anyone see it. Don't die. I'll call someone to help you right away. Go. Station. Live. Stand aside. There is a thief in the house. Somebody help. Catch thieves and thieves quickly. Stop, Miss Shen. Stay back. Miss Shen. Is Miss Shen all right? My lord, the man shot himself. But I found a team outside the wall. Seems to have been lingering for a long time. Who's the leader? The deputy commander of Dongcheng Command made Liu Yunzhao. Liu Yunzhao. Turn around. Okay. Shen Jiayan. Start all over again. You can't change anything. The Shen family will still bully you. Your parents will still die. I want you dead. You die. I want you to die. Don't see anyone close to send a message. The princess said the man he wanted was here. Ask the princess to come quickly. He is a pardoner. Pay for my life. I'm going to pay for my life. Miss Shen. You. Miss Shen. I'm Jiangzu. Jiangzu. Lord Jiang. That's exactly what I am. Jiangzu. Give me. Jiangzu. Give me. What is the deep hatred between Liu Yunzheng and the Shen family? If it's just a matter of retreat, it should not be so good as to say one blow for one's life. Lord Jiang, what are you doing here? The deputy commander made him see. I'm still disappointed. I was just outside the house. I heard the sound of a knife cutting in the house. I don't know why. So he came to inspect. Deputy Commander Liu, do you know that there are thieves in this prince's house today? His subordinate Zhuan Cheng is disadvantageous. I also hope Your Excellency will forgive me. Deputy Commander Liu scrupulously performed his duties. Have been suspended. Still come here to work for the royal mansion of the Rongqing dynasty. Innocent. What does he mean by that? Is it possible to guess something? Wake up. Finally woke up. Princes. Niang, Niang. There's no need to be polite. If it wasn't for you today, I'm afraid I have to kill myself and apologize. Innocent for a moment. Didn't the Empress be seen when she came back? No, I watched it all the way. The Shen family is old. You are the great benefactor of my honorable family. Please accept my worship. Princes. The monarch is so courteous. You can't be a subject. Naturally deserve it. Do you know who else was led to the Moor Hospital? It won't be Prince Rong. Yeah. This Trump plan is really vicious. If it wasn't for Lord Jiang's resourcefulness, that's a real disaster. So the initial goal of the people behind the scenes, it's me and Prince Rong. Or the throne of Si Chu. Lady Jiang is here. Migang Yang. Migang. Niang. Lord Jiang guessed it, didn't he? Yan and never defends the king of Xiang. Unexpectedly, it still became a thorn in his side. How fierce the struggle between Chu and Wei is. That being the case, then I will fight for you for Yana. Migang. It seems that Xianggu underestimated a mother. The determination to protect the child. What happened today? I also hope that Miss Shen will supervise her for the third time, so as not to cause the disaster of foolishness. I don't know. Did the general find out the relationship between Xiang Wang and Luo Yunxing? Ah, Lord Jiang. But if I hastily mention Lu Rongxing's design, the royal family must have. The general must have suspected that my purpose of saving the crown princes could not be achieved. But if I hastily mention the royal design of Lu Yunsheng, presumably, the general must have suspected that my purpose of saving the crown princes could not be achieved. Lu Yunzheng. When the thieves are punished, Lu Yunzheng, deputy commander of Dongcheng, wandering on Shunshan Street just across the wall for a long time. Sure enough, he was still in the first place. Is it possible that he has already colluded with us? It was unexpectedly that I made a mistake. Spoil their plans. When I saw Miss Shen in a coma, once called for the name of Deputy Commander Lu. Now the beauty is won. Please don't blame Miss Shen. Thank you, Lord Jiang, for informing us. This is very important to me. Lord Jiang. A man's mind is unpredictable. An arrow shot from ambush is something difficult to guard against, compared to someone who wants to see the favored son of heaven help him up. Maybe some people want to see it fall into the mire. There will never be a day to turn around. What does Miss Sen want to say? Lord Jiang, I know you're in a high position. Always cautious. It's easy not to set foot. But if it's someone around you, food for your loved ones, you can also have sex. What Lord Jiang said today. Very beautiful. But the subjects only wish Lord Jiang to be safe all the year round, in order to serve the people. He and Liu Yunzhong both have secrets. Thank you, Miss Shen, for reminding Jiang of the meeting. Attentive. Soon after, the royal temple was on fire. Jiang Kui's mother died in the fire. In the mirror, it is rumored that Mrs. Mboliang wrote a voodoo suicide note. Curse the air. Bring about. The Jiang family is also in crisis. I hope today's reminder will help you escape this disaster. What's wrong with your wife and your mother recently? Your mother is with the young master every day. Nothing wrong with it. Hey! This is Her Ladyship's special visit to Jokhang Temple yesterday. Please come back to the Buddhist bed banner. Subordinates see its grotesque shape. He kept an eye on it. My lord, look. Who bought the sale from? What did you say? But we all know. Subordinates will check it out. Still can't rest assured. Lord Jiang is a good man. It's not supposed to end like this. I hope my rebirth will help him. No, let me go. Then you give me back my son. Miss, why does that tablet say Wang Jiang Kui? Isn't Lord Jiang alive and well? Jiang Kui is always eye-catching. Be invisible to color. This is the first time. Sadness and despair were seen in his face. Go and have a look. The ancients were rude, but do not look at it. Forgive me for being rude today. Please forgive me, Lord Jiang. Miss Shen is in the royal house. Remind me to pay more attention to the people around me. Now it seems that... Are you referring to my mother? Lord Jiang. I accidentally skimmed onto the deceased tablet just now. Maybe it's your name. Miss Shen thinks. Under what circumstances will one listen carefully to the soldier? One's behavior is different. As if he were not the same person. Or a sudden change. Or you have a serious illness. Or maybe like me. A man who has died once and returned to life again. I'm not from this world. But my mother couldn't accept my change. Thought I died at the age of 10. Now it seems that there is something wrong with Jiangzu's mother. If you take advantage of this involvement by someone who wants to do it, the Golden House does not move. There is nothing to be done. Miss Shen has nothing to ask. There are so many things in the world that are unspeakable. I know that Lord Jiang has something difficult to say. Of course not. Lord Jiang who asks more questions. Lord Jiang, please come to the palace. Come with us. Let's go. Miss Shen, what do you think of Jiang Xin? Back to Lord Gongzhen. Upright and outspoken. Be willing to pray for the people. Is a good official. It's not easy, General. His road is extremely difficult. Honor or disgrace is uncertain. Life and death are hard to predict. I'm going to make a mistake. Is that it will never happen again. Miss, shall we go back now? No, we're going to find Mrs. Pam Boying. Your mother. Please accompany me. Please. Ma'am, the time has come. Can this method really bring Chi's soul back to her body? What the eminent monk said. How can there be a fake? Just replace this birthday with 8 characters. Cher will be back. Then it becomes a wild ghost, right? I didn't want to hurt him. He has always done official business to me in the past 10 years. Oh, he's not leaving. Child Cher. How could he come back? Stop. Ma'am, no. North Wind. Is it right for him to send you? Madam, give him back to me. Do you know what this is? Are you so intolerant of a lesson? What lesson? He is an evil spirit. Why didn't he die? Get him out of my blood. All I know is that he can get my Cher back. Come on, give him back to me. Time is running out. That's enough, madam. This maidservant has long been bribed. The birthday he gave you is the late Prince of Wakesean County. Impossible. You must be trying to protect that evil wisdom. You don't want my Cher back. You stop. Then you'll see. It won't take a while. People will come to the palace. They'll see you use voodoo to catch you. The evidence is conclusive. No way. This is a gift from an eminent monk. The eminent monk said, my Zua will come back. Can come back. Dream. You tell them. You tell them. Where's ma'am? I was wrong. They threatened me with my family. Have to start from. Ugh. The eminent monk is a fake birthday. It's a fake sun. It's a fake for the soul to come back. Fake. 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 No way. No way. It's a fake, ma'am. Husband. Jiang Zun Mingming has already seen the evil tricks of thieves in advance. But he didn't ask his men to tell you the truth. You know why. He's afraid you'll stop thinking. If Miss Shen hadn't brought me to stop it today, you will use voodoo. Curse the late Prince of Wakesean County. Your family has been criticized as clean, you know? How did this happen? He knows what I did to him. But why doesn't he blame me? Don't hate me. Why? He's not my son. No matter what I do to him, he didn't even resist. Don't struggle. Don't run away from me. Jiangsu loves you. Ma'am, you've never complained about Jiangsu. You blame yourself, right? Actually, it's not Jiangsu that you blame. You're blaming yourself. Right? You blame yourself for leaving Jiangsu with a high fever. You blame yourself for being stupid. Don't let him show up in public. You blame yourself. Feel ashamed of him. Think he's a burden, right? Ma'am, actually, you don't hate Jiangsu now. You just want to find Jiangsu who used to be stupid. Tell him I'm sorry. I know Jiang Xin is innocent. He doesn't want to come into this world. But I always feel like if I don't do something, is to abandon it completely. Betrayed the original heart. No. No kids. Eldest brother. Madam. General, he never hated me. Yes, ma'am. Now that we have both witness and material evidence, just follow me into the palace. Explain to the emperor clearly. Why don't you go and help him out in front of the Holy See? He was already on guard. Dad, it's not too late. Who I am now. I don't have the face to see him again. Ma'am, don't be sad anymore. Take care. Miss Sen, let's go. Get her out of here. Share. Share. If you want to have a rest when you are tired. Share. Mother will come down now to make amends. Miss Shen, thanks to you this time. Wait for Jiang Zun to overcome this difficulty. Make sure he rewards you well. The ability to give orders is serious. Now I have no face to see him again. The thing that makes the public turn white for Zhang Dai will have Luo Ning. Her ladyship has just been through so much. I'm sure you need someone to be with you right now. Good. There's a lot of water coming. Wow. Microminister see the patrol of the Holy Admiral. Do you know Sin? And ask the Holy Lord to speak clearly. A sealed letter will be sent to the Imperial History Station today. Report the practice of voodoo in Shaoqing River of Dali Temple. Curse Prince Xianhui. Mr. Huang Grandpa would never arrest his father. Jiangsu. How do you explain it? The Emperor Shengming. Your Majesty. Jiang Kui is innocent. Mrs. Enyang Bio was framed by a traitor. I have found material evidence. The Emperor is also asked to subpoena the mother of Mrs. Enyang Bo. Find out the real culprit. Shit, Mother, let's go. On your knees. Yang Kun got up to talk. Thank you. Let me ask you something. Who gave you this puppet? And who told you to do this? The man was kissed with a mask. He didn't reveal his identity. Maidservant. Maidservants don't know. Don't say. There are plenty of Dali Temple willing to let you talk. Drag it down. It's King Xiang. It's King Xiang. How can your majesty be a minister? The eldest brother treats his sons and ministers with deep affection. How could my minister do such an outrageous thing? You said it was ordered by the king. Is there any evidence? Not you. That's right. Grandpa Wang, is he crazy? Dare to bite recklessly in front of me. To drag it down is to go. I'm crazy. I'm a dead man anyway. The wealth is so cool. There is much suspicion in flesh and blood. The whole family is blamed on me. God forbid. Husband and wife are not allowed. Human evidence and material evidence are all there. In the end, I couldn't find anyone behind it. River Patrol. Why confound the real killer within 3 days of ordering you? There shall be no delay. Yes. Ah. How about Grandpa Yana taking you hunting? Okay, ha ha. Ha. Send a gift to my father. Zhao Wang has a good plan. Even the substitute has been found. Thanks to the help of a beauty. Alright, you general. So what if you find out that I'm the one behind this? No evidence. What do you want from me? Ha ha ha. God grinds slowly. Be loose but never miss. Sooner or later, you will fall into my hands. Lord Jiang still cares about his mother. Too late. I can't even find the bones. No, it's gone. Where's her ladyship? Lord Jiang is here. Mother. Wow. Make Yunjiang. How did this happen? 8 precepts and 8 precepts. Don't worry, Baji. I just let him sleep. Why did you show up at Jokhang Temple, anyway? And saved Mrs. Enyangbo, who should have died. These 3 times I have changed the course of history. He's testing me. I happened to meet when I went to Jokhang Temple to burn incense. It's you. How did you know Mrs. Amboying would die? I guess. People come to Jokhang Temple to get married. After I went to your house to return my marriage, no one dares to propose to you anymore? Master Liu, in what capacity are you asking about my affairs? I used to be ruthless. Now you're getting older. It should have been settled long ago. I will go to Shenfu again tomorrow. Pay attention to the marriage of our 2 families again. Did I hear that right? You have already given up your marriage. My parents have promised me a new marriage. You won't have to worry about it. No way. Who is it? Don't you know who it is? Then why should I save Mrs. Mboying? The gun patrol must borrow the life of Lord Zheng. If he doesn't know, it should be harmless. Yeah, the last flower feast. I'm looking for a son with Zhang Zheng. We've already seen each other. And it is the name of the crown princes. I am very satisfied with Master Jiang. I'll just say that a man who never goes to a party. How could you appreciate it for the first time? The original purpose of the flower banquet is to see Jiang Zun. That's how long we just got married. I can't wait to find someone new. Liu and Zhang, what is your identity? What right do you have to ask about my affairs? Have you had enough of Shen Jiagao's game of retreating into progress? Or you can't wait? Even Jiang Zhen can look up to that kind of person. Stop. I don't know in the eyes of the Lufu commander. What kind of person is this official? I have heard about the scenery of Lord Jiang offering sacrifices to the moon. At the sight of a loved one. It's really different. Shen Josui is my fiancé. Even if we temporarily renounce our marriage, there is no reason for Lord Jiang to break up his family. Miss Shen is abrupt. And give him a cloak. Gun, my lord. You are a man who follows the rules. You don't know this is an unreasonable number, do you? A few days ago, the news that Deputy Commander Liu hastily withdrew his marriage spread all over the capital. The official already knows the causes and consequences. According to my law, from the date of withdrawal of the marriage has nothing to do with it. There is no mention of temporarily withdrawing the marriage. There is no one who will be entangled after marriage. This is the first time I have seen Jiang Zun talk so much. Moreover, General Zhao Yong has no way to teach his son. Yasuko broke the contract. Letter of accusation. The Japanese officials of the Ming dynasty will send it to the Imperial History platform. Presumably after being impeached. General Zhao Yong knows how to exercise strict discipline. Your deputy commander changed the pain completely. Lord Qiang. Are you trying to declare personal hatred and pervert the law? This officer and Deputy Commander Liu have no grievances and no enemies. He Lei issued a statement of personal enmity. As for pursuing private interests and perverting the law, Deputy Commander Liu, which of what I said just now is not true? Lord Jiang, the future is uncertain. The wind and clouds are unpredictable. Don't be too wild. Everything hasn't been decided yet. Lord Jiang, what are you doing here? Did you just escort me all the way back? It's getting late. You saved my mother again. It's not right for me to let you go home alone. Thank you, Lord Jiang, for helping us today. My mother is still waiting for me. Then I take a leave in advance. Miss Shi, are you all right? Lord Jiang, what I just said about seeing each other. I know it. They are all expedient measures. Lord Jiang, Liu Yunzhang was right just now. I am a man who's used to wielding knives and guns. The skin is rough and the meat is thick. I'm afraid the average husband can't stand it. Thank you for the favor of Miss Shen. Save my mother from danger. Please take a break. Bye. Lord Jiang. I should have thanked you for this. If I go back like this, my parents have to scold me again. If you see it, or even misunderstand it, this will ruin the reputation of adults in the future. Add annoyance to adults. And quietly improvise this song. I still remember this song painted quietly. It's also a good thing. Blatilla striata. Will patrol. Yunzheng, are you saying? My godfather and godmother told Shen Jiosui about Jiang Hui's marriage. Rest assured that Shen Jiosui will soon retreat in the face of difficulties. Beat a retreat in the face of difficulties. How does Yunzheng say this? In the last life, Jiang was looking for a first-class daughter. Princess Tranquility. Shizzy. How do you convince my mother? I can't believe he agreed to marry you. Between the inner houses, Zuo is just a struggle among some women's families. Shi Zi did this. They all want Yunzheng's brother not to be too embarrassed. She is really lucky to have you. If it wasn't for the time when King Xiang wanted to use the Lu family, I don't have to play games with Lu Yunzhen. Shen Jiosui only tooled the river. How can you compare with me, Your Highness? According to the investigation of Lord Jiang, on that day, Jiu Shizi offered a sacrifice to King Xiang to let him dodge a bullet. It seems that, in this life, I took the first step to hook up with Xiang Wang. Is it true that history cannot be changed? It's just a different kind of trick happening. Miss. Yeah. My aunt sent a letter this week. It is said that Jiu Shizi does not know what means have been used. He still entered the Lu mansion and found these in his room. Why are you so much like Dad? That's impossible. Dad is always cautious. There will never be such a thing spread. Unless someone deliberately imitates. Unless someone deliberately imitates. The evidence of treason in collusion with the enemy is conclusive. The case of the Shen family killing the door. I always thought it was the plan of Lord Xiang Lu Yunxian. Now I want to come. The so-called evidence is conclusive. What could be more practical than Dad's handwritten letter? What should we do? Beiji. You send this letter to my father as soon as possible. Let him do his job. Go. Yeah. Sister. Sister. Yeah. Lord Jiang really wrote a brief letter from Tang and Lu Yunzheng. I guess he must be interested in you. Don't talk nonsense. What nonsense am I talking about? If it wasn't for Lang's intention of being a concubine, why would my sister risk her life? Save Lord Jiang's mother. Because at the end of a previous life, he is the only one who gives me a helping hand. Because at the end of a previous life, he is the only one who gives me a helping hand. It's a little cool. Years. I'm sorry. Countless teenagers. A dream. Be fair and deliberate. No blind courtiers are allowed. Jiang risked his life. I will get justice for you. This Lord Jiang is really very good. But he is the moon in the sky. You can only see from a distance. I can still carry your sister. There is no Wu Guoan in this life. He is sure to have a successful career. Have a successful official career. Oh, that's right. Sister, this is Princess Anning's reception. Your mother said it. You have to go. Connect the maple leaves. Lord Jiang. My sister was born beautiful. Have both ability and political integrity. Be pretty and intelligent. And the martial arts are excellent. But the best woman in the world. Master Shen, what are you trying to say? Lord Jiang, don't be so serious. You said that comparing a person to the moon in the sky. What does that mean? Master Shen, for your sister's reputation, don't say these words in the future. Today I'll pretend I've never heard of it. Lord Jiang. 1. You guys talk. Great man Jiang heard that Liu Yunzheng was emperor's impeached. I know adults mean what they say, but it really helped me a lot. You said that comparing a person to the moon in the sky. What does that mean? Lord Jiang. Lord Jiang. Oh, raise your hand. Not worth mentioning. Thank you. Princess's age. I'll take you to Princess Tranquility later. He is also a straightforward man. You'll like it when you see it. Yeah. Okay. I heard that this reception party. It was specially held by the Holy Master for the sake of peace. Lord Jiang is at peace. I heard that there is a bag of blue sky in Beijing. He's very interested in you. Princes, your father and I have important matters to discuss. Just say goodbye. Well, it's really boring. What kind of sun do you like every year? Tell me about it. Probably an honest, kind-hearted and magnanimous man. Sui, what you're saying is too broad. I can catch one for you right away. Isn't Lord Jiang notoriously honest and magnanimous? But he keeps a cold face all the time. It looks more stodgy than Ling Gong. Sui, don't you think? Yes. It's a little old-fashioned. Why do you blush at the mention of a river patrol? No. I don't like him. I didn't say you liked him. Princess Anning asked Miss Shen to attend the meeting. Tranquility. That's what I'm telling you. Spike. Shen Jasui, my daughter, has met the crown princess. I've seen the tranquil princess. There's no need to be polite. Haven't seen you for a long time. It's okay at home. Return to the crown princess. Everything's fine. Yeah. You are Shen Jashu. Sister Huaijin praises you all the time. He also said that you are good at martial arts. As strong as an ox. The princess is over 1,000. This is the palace of you female warriors. If you could pull her away, this princess will give you a 3-point respect. Just ask me to see what the fallen girl of the imperial dynasty can do. Sister Huan Zhen. That's all you call the Shen family. I thought I was good at it. The Lord of Arning is just pulling the bow. What's the point? Why not go out there and compete with the last one? I also want to see the prestige of this female warrior. Like, if you win over peace. From then on, I changed your sister. Then what, shooting a target? Sister Huazhen. The target is dead. What's the point of shooting? Today, the Japanese princess is talking. There must be a lot of people who are willing to show. Just ask the princess to try their courage. Yeah. Be a live target. Or two women. This abominable wealth. You have to have life to think about it. Yeah, there's only one princess. If you play the game, not all of them are fond of it. Spike. If you win today, I may have a marriage with you. Yeah. The Holy Dynasty. Not even a man with guts. How to talk about protecting the family and defending the country. If I please the princess this time, whether he likes me or not, this competition can get everyone's attention, including King Xiang. Princess Tranquility. I would like to be your target. Who is this man? Why did he come up? Everyone looked at Shen Jiasui. He is the son of General Zhao Yong. It was he who retired Hisui's marriage. He was laughed at by people all over the capital. Princess Tranquility. Let this man be given to his subjects. Shen family crime. I'm afraid no one wants to be the target of your sword. Or rather, who thinks highly of you? Lu Yunzhao dares to slander my sister again. I'll kill you. Miss Shen. I'll be your target. I'm here. Don't worry about shooting. I will never let your arrow go blank. Son of a bitch, you finally got it. Why is Master Zhang here today? The hustle and bustle of the past. I'm afraid I can't even see him. You're stupid. He must be after Princess Ning. Let's get started. Let's get started. Xiangzhu, you really like Shen Jiasui. Shen Jiasui. Don't say I bullied you. Wei Renzheng gave it to you. Yu Zheng goes to hell. even if you're not mine in my life. And you can't be with anyone else. Ah, less of snow. Light snow. What about Miss Shen? Who is fine? He always takes his time. Such a frightened look. It was the first time it appeared on his face. Is it difficult for him to find? Miss Shen. Mother Jiang would like to thank Miss Shen for saving her life. He's trying to protect my reputation. Still don't want to have anything else to do with me. Lord Jiang, you're hurt. The blood was scratched by the sword crystal. Go back and get some medicine. It's okay. You're calm. If someone else narrowly escaped death, I'm sure I can't be as calm as you are. Did you see that? I'm afraid Erning is watching the snow on the Yangtze River. Of course, the best one is Miss Shen. I am at peace and convinced. Be true to your word. From now on, I will call you elder sister. Princes, you don't have to. Just call me Kwikwi. You also have a crush on Jiang Kun, but I'm not giving it to you. We compete fairly. It belongs to whoever gets it. What's wrong with you? The swordsman didn't shoot. You can't even stand. It almost killed Lord Jiang. Liu Yinzhou, you did it on purpose. Isn't it? Accidentally sprained the bridge, your child. I think it was used as a shield in the name of River Patrol on that day. That's why he got rid of this sinister mind. Miss Shen does not have to struggle with such villains. Anyway, my father is General Zhao Yuan. If I get hurt here today, I'm afraid the sages down here will talk and speculate behind their backs. Are you declaring a personal feud? Flicker pineapple. Is he standing up for me? Everyone laughed. I am a man of vengeance. This arrow is not shot. I'm really unhappy. Such treacherous villains. It's not too much for you to shoot him with an arrow every year. What kind of concubine withdrawal? He is clearly on patrol for the Zhao. Shen Josui, you are the father I don't want. What qualifications do you have? What happened today? I will report to the Royal History Station as it is. I don't know the commander of Lu Fu. Can you still withstand the impeachment of Yushitai? All right, take your seats. Sui, come here. Migang Nyang. The Liu family Lang has been engaged to you for many years. But now I have a change of heart. You are unwilling to retire your marriage. You have two minds. When it breaks, it breaks. My daughter is only honored. Never married. There is no reluctance. I didn't mean to uncover your scar. It's just that this world is so hard on women. Now you make up your mind. I'm afraid it's controversial. At that time, my nephew, the famous lord, was sincere to you. I have been in the Kui family for generations. It will not be insulted. Miss Shen, what do you think? Thank you, my wife, for your love. But Mr. Kui has a noble identity. The subject knows that her reputation is flawed. Never dare to climb a concubine. To renounce the marriage. The minister and daughter no longer want to get married. My nephew was not so lucky at that time. Miss Shen, if you have a sweetheart in the future, I may be able to propose a marriage decree for you. Miss Shen, may I have a word? Miss Shen is empty and real tonight. I wonder if I could do you a favor. The Crown Princess deliberately set us up. I think she's under pressure. It's hard to refuse. It's better to tell her as soon as possible. Good. That's a promise. Here, let's go. Sooner, you've made up your mind. Miss Shen is so angry for you today. Save you like this. Didn't make you change your mind. Teacher. Do you have a belt? Ah, Jiangzu. You don't have to. Teacher. How do you think the moon man in the sky can get it? If I can't even protect her, every step is close. It's all mean and selfish. Hey. Give me the medicine. You. I've been in the Shen family for so many years. Know the habits of each of them. It doesn't matter if you fake your handwriting. King of Incense. You can really imitate Shen Zhengsheng's handwriting. It's exactly the same. I can't say. But there must be a division. At that time, you will use the Shen family's evidence as a ladder. The throne must be without a bag. Huh. Good. Who? Who? Yunzheng Jiu. Shizzy. This is what you call love. That's what you're talking about. Come back with me. King Xian, can you? Didn't listen to his nonsense. Since Shizzy followed you. Has never been tainted by him. You said you were pregnant with discomfort. I didn't touch you. No wonder King Xiang was not there that day. So you took him away and said, how did you know the whereabouts of the king? Because I am a reborn man. Everything can take the lead in all the world. Cherish is to take advantage of what I say to turn to you. King Xiang, don't listen to his nonsense. Since Shizzy followed you, I threw my heart and soul on you. If you don't know, you have to know. How do you compare she to she? You already know what happened today. Then I can't keep you from falling. Wait a minute. Mexico is about to attack the Northern Emperor. Are you trying to take advantage of the chaos? Take the help of General Shen. Then support the troops into the city. Win the throne. Even my confidant may not know about this. Tell me how you know. Because I am a reborn man. Everything can take the lead. If you don't believe me, Immortal King, you can try to see if General Shen would rather die than surrender. Would rather copy and chop all over the door than help you. Let it go. The longer I have to wait, the more serious the effect. I must get the antidote as soon as possible. Master Kui, what do you have to say? Let's get to the point. Since Miss Shen is so magnanimous, then Kui won't beat around the bush. Miss Shen, I am pleased with you. I want to marry you. What? I, Kui Mingzhu, speak with all my heart. There is absolutely no balance between Miss Shen and Miss Shen. As long as Miss Shen is willing. You're the only one I've been watching all my life. I'm sorry, Sure enough, the person in your heart is Jiang Kun. Is it right? It's personal. You don't have to tell anyone. No answer is the answer. I have no intention of vilifying Jiang Zhu. He is a gentleman. Is a good official. But he's in a difficult situation. I just can't bear you to walk the same path with him. Hang by a thread. I know he said that. This world is better than honor or disgrace. Peace and happiness is more eternal. Something more important than life. It's faith, it's family. I admire him most for his magnanimity. But my heart will never stop him from becoming his stumbling block. Master Kui, if there is nothing else, please go back. A woman still has great righteousness in her heart. Kui Mingjun, how can you deserve him? Take leave. Yeah, he's so determined. You don't have to hide behind people. He acts as a brilliant sun. Warm and dazzling. Lord Jiang, since when do you have a penchant for eavesdropping over walls? Jiang is a snob. May not hear each other's eyes and ears. Break into a lady by mistake. Jiang is leaving right now. Must not spoil Miss Shen's affection. Lord Jiang, what happened to you? You're feverish. I used the medicine for a while. The master will come and give me the antidote. You need to go. Miss Shen, what do you want to do? I have experience. Wipe it with cold water to relieve it. Miss Shi is being rude. Lord Jiang, do you believe in past lives and this life? I believe. When I woke up with a high fever when I was 10 years old. Find yourself in a completely different world. I believe there is reincarnation in this world. Well, if I say I met Lord Jiang in my last life. You believe that? I'm sorry Jiang Wang is late. Don't worry. Be fair and deliberate. Wang Chen is not allowed. I will try my best to find out the truth. I just despise my embarrassment. But Lord Jiang, you offer sacrifices to the moon in the breeze. Is the blue sky among the common people? I implore you to find out the truth. Miss Yin, what is your grievance? Why are you crying so badly? What was Lord Jiang saying just now? Jiang once had a dream. In a dream, you're wearing a wedding dress. Kneel in front of the Dali temple. Knock on the lantern and drum to express one's wish. Every single word or phrase. The conical heart weeps blood. Tell me why you're crying. Is it really just a dream? Number. Lord Jiang, you never know how important you and I were before I died in a previous life. The moon is the breeze and redemption. Here comes the antidote. If you are not courteous, you should not see. If you are not courteous, you should not see. Sir, why did you bite your pretty sister? Hey. Don't be ridiculous. Sir, how are you now? Mr. the Jiang has always been cautious. It's impossible to be poisoned. What did he eat that day? Do you remember? Is it a cup of tea that Earl gave to Sir? Sir, someone used me, didn't they? At the flower viewing banquet that day, you and your husband drank the same wine. You still remember, don't you? It can't be Uncle Huelong. Whether it's right or not. The unknows people, faces, but hearts. And the royal pet. Sincerity is particularly extravagant. You're already involved in the song. It's not like you can get out without a fight. My aunt understands. If he gets what he wants under the Sun Temple. Gazy in the world. The ordinary people live in the state. His Highness Su replaced it with King Ming Festival. Fang can settle the country. Blame the people. Can you do that? Sir, babies can. Okay, let's go. Good boy. General, you have everything under control today, right? It's the Crown Prince's. Is that babies always believe in yearning? If we don't help him solve the mystery soon, he is bound to bear fruit every day. But for a child, isn't it too cruel? Emperors compete with each other. If you don't have the right to plan, that's really standing under a dangerous wall. So what you did today, it's all for the sake of greedy emperors. Even if it is difficult to add to it. And I always believe there must be a way to make a living in the People's Bureau. Miss Shen Jiangxun knew that her future was uncertain. Dare not involve Miss Shen in it all the time. Lord Jiang. You and I know Miss Shen is resolute and intelligent. Bold and crafty. You don't have to hide behind people. And there's no need to hide under a man's arms. I just want Miss Shen to know. If there is a difficulty in the future, Miss Shen doesn't have to face it alone. If Miss Shen cares for Jiang Zunding chooses a good day. Visit General Shen and Mrs. Shen in person. I would, if that was you. I'm willing to fall in love with you. Frost joys and sorrows go together. Often accompany year after year. No leakage. Where to talk? Come here. Oops. Mr. Lin, what's in the box? Good thing. It is the capital of our young master, to marry the future young lady. Haha. Check again. Don't lose anything. Reassure the old man. Since it's a gift for the young lady, I have 10,000 self-confidence. Okay. Huh. Make Mr. Shen. Mrs. Shen. General Shen, Mrs. Shen. The younger generation came to the door today. How abrupt. I hope you'll forgive me. It doesn't hurt. The purpose of the visit is not clearly stated on Lord Jiang's worship post. What? Do you have something secret to talk about? Do you want to block the left and right? Huh. General Shen's younger generation has heard about the family style and clean government for a long time. Come to the door today. Gaines has long admired Miss Shen. I also hope that General Shen and Mrs. Shen will have mercy. Young Su and Miss Shen have 2 lower surnames. Husband. This. He's really here. General Shen Jiang promised. The younger generation must have great respect for Miss Shen. To love. Because of the treasure in my heart. Hand in hand with the Prime Minister. North Wind. General Shen. North Wind. General Shen. That. Mrs. Boying is not feeling well today. So I asked the old man to come. Propose marriage to Miss Shen for him. What is installed on their head here is the belongings of finding a son and winning. All as a betrothal gift for Miss Shen. Huh. Please. Husband, look. Oh no. Lord Jiang saved so much money at such a young age. It's really rare. What is more valuable is to be sincere to us every year. Father, make the old man's love for his little daughter. The old man is very grateful. As for Lord Jiang, what happened today? I just didn't say a word. As for Lord Jiang, what happened today? I only regard one word as the enemy. Ah. Dad. Year after year. Thank you for the kid. Dad, Lord Jiang and I are in love. Ask my father and mother to go to the city. Year of year. Come on, don't fool around. That. Lin Lao. Can you give me one? A chance to talk to Lord Jiang alone. Of course. Lord Jiang. The younger generation is frightened. General Shen can call him by his first name. General, let me ask you something. If someone imitates your handwriting to Prime Minister Xi, and you believe that it will harm you, how to solve it? No solution. The Prime Minister Xi who can be imitated without solution. That must be someone very close. Or used to be. If you want to fight back against yourself. There is no solution. Good. If one day, my Shen family is doomed to this disaster. If it is light, it will break the muscles and move the bones. If the weight is heavy, the door is full of bellies. Let me ask you something. Will you insist on getting married? The younger generation dares to ask. The disaster of the Shen family. Is it related to Jiu Cizi, the adopted daughter of the past? I even told you that every year. Now that you know that our Shen family is doomed to be in danger, why are you involved in this muddy water? General Shen is old enough for Jiang. Above life. Be with the faith. Good. I will allow you to marry Sui today. But you have to promise me one thing. If one day, something really happened to my Shen family, the door is full of breeze. Can you do it? Protect spikes for us. If General Shen wants to break this game, must be preemptive. Take the initiative to attack. Start directly with people. Fang is the positive machine. Dad. Okay. You. Women don't want to stay. Did my father agree? And really, really, why is Lord Jiang so impatient? Does Kui Kui still call me Lord Jiang? That now Huan Fujing is too early. Zuxin, you can change my name or word. Ah, Zhu. Snow, there's something I need to tell you. The king of Xiang wanted to imitate my father's handwriting by Ji Shizi, falsely accused the Shen family of collaborating with Mo. If I get married with you, it might involve you. It's important. You think about it. Don't worry. My uncle and I were on our guard. Only on the wedding day. I still need to wrong you. Sing a duet with me. Are you trying to do it your own way? And treat him as a person? Lord Jiang has handled too many dangerous cases. You're so nervous today. I don't want you to think. I was even planning to get married. But there must be a lot of obstacles when you and I get married. I have to take a long view. Take precautions. You're trying to save my Shen family from danger. It's too late to thank you. Why would you mind? Oh, Lord Jiang. Miss Shen is really a beautiful couple. It's a pity that your marriage will stop here. His Royal Highness King Zhao. Today is my wedding day with Sui Sui. You break in like this. I'm afraid it's not polite to count. Li Shi Jiangzu. You talk to me about etiquette. King Xiang is cleaning the door for the imperial court today. The evidence of the Shen family's collusion and treason is conclusive. Neither of you can get away today. This is a personal letter from Shen Zhengsheng, colluding with Mexico. The evidence is of the most conclusive order. Shen Jasui, your father has pleaded guilty. What else do you have to say? His Royal Highness King Zhao. Are you sure this letter is handwritten by General Shen? Be sure of it. General, don't be here to buy me time. Everybody take it down. Zhao Zhu, are you trying to resist the will? Resist the edict. His Royal Highness King Xiang. I'm afraid the letter in your hand was forged by Ji Shizi. It is you who really collaborate with the enemy and commit treason. Princes, this is a secret letter from King Xiang and the state of Mexico. And Ji Shizi admitted it personally. Falsified General Shen's own confession. His Royal Highness King Xiang. What else do you have to say? It's impossible, Xiang Wang. I never leaked your plot to anyone else. Shut up. Good. Aromatherapy is right. You do have something to do with Mo. You blow me up. His Royal Highness Xiang Wang. One step at a time. The Mammy of the Jokhang Temple has admitted. That's why I can follow the vine. Find evidence of your collusion in treason. GCZ, you won't take it seriously. Thought the collusion between you and Zhao Wang was really flawless. What we did today is just to lure the snake out of the hole. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. The world has changed. Don't think I'm rouge. Start with things that don't go up and down. I don't know. The world has changed. You ruined the king's life. Somebody hold them down for me. Waiting for the saint to be sent. Year after year, we start anew. You're still my general's wife like you did in a previous life. We are admired by all people together. A pleasant day coupled with a fine landscape. Don't lose the night. Our son's events today are thanks to you. If it wasn't for you, I'm afraid the Shen family. You and I are husband and wife every year. The Shen family's business is my business. From now on, I will protect you. I will never let anyone bully you again. Our son has a lifetime I want to tell you. But I know you may have guessed one or two. I did live my life again. Kui Kui is both husband and wife. You have to be honest with each other. My life experience is as mysterious as yours. I'm not the old general. Then you are. I come from a consciousness thousands of years later. It was a war. The age of broken mountains and rivers. I'm just sorry. It's a pity that I haven't seen the bondage of mountains and rivers with my own eyes. The world is unified. It is a pity that I have not seen Haiyan Hecking with my own eyes. The country is prosperous and the people live in peace. I believe everything you say, and believe in the nation you call it. It will stand. Prosperous and prosperous. Come on, the medicine's on. Go. Come on in. It bit me to death. Don't you want to make the bridal chamber by yourself?